Hey everybody, we're here for a new episode of the show that is yet to be named. We're back on the sequel train, and today we're talking the best fourth movie of a franchise. He made
Is that the title of the show now? Is that going to be it?
Like, no, it's not. It has not been named yet.
It's only been going on for what, 4 years, 3 years?
We're close to 100 episodes of not naming the show.
That's
actually been the title because that's what we like. I think when me and you first did it, I said that should be the name. That doesn't.
But he just exposed all of our secrets, and now everyone knows the truth.
Sorry,
I don't wear underwear.
Hey, this is
okay? What's the name of that song?
So, best fourth movie in the franchise, and it's gonna go in the same order because we're in the same boxes. So, Caps, why don't you start us off?
Sure. Number 5, Rocky 4.
I mean,
it's there. My number 5, Caps with Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire and the Phantom Menace.
Okay, so
and he laughs.
Yeah, right. All right, my number 5. I'm stealing it because it was already on my list and it's right there. Rocky 4.
All right, my number 5 is Caps. I got X-Men First Class and Scream 4, and I'll explain later because Putty's already wondering.
Yes,
I'll explain later.
Like how
I will explain later. Class. Stop talking about it. Caps, continue.
My number 4 is Dirty Harry, Magnum Force. No, not Magnum Force. Sudden Impact. Excuse me.
My number 4 was already mentioned, and that's Rocky 4.
All right, my number 4 is, and I changed it, Dogma.
All right, my number 4 is Caps, Star Wars: A New Hope, and Dogma.
My number 3 is Live Free and Die Hard.
My number 3 is Alien Resurrection.
My number 3.
Wait. Oh. No, yeah, it's you, Putty. Sorry.
Number 3 is Star Wars: A New Hope. I just basically I just spread mine out and you put yours in one list.
My number 3 is Mission Impossible: Gross Protocol.
Gross?
Yeah, gross.
Proto anal.
My number 2
Prolapsed anus.
Go, Caps.
My number 2 is the 4th Rambo film.
Rambo?
Yeah, just Rambo.
Yeah.
Wait, isn't it Rambo? Rambo
it's
2,
just
Rambo 3, Rambo?
No, I think it's John Rambo.
No, it's
First Blood.
It's First Blood. First Blood Part 2, Rambo. Rambo 2, Rambo First Blood Part 2. Then it's Rambo 3. Then Rambo. And then Rambo Last Blood.
Oh, yeah. It's called Last Blood?
Yeah.
Okay. There, we cleared that up real fast.
Yeah, but because that's my number 2 as well, is Rambo.
You want to know what? This is a disappointment to me because I went to that movie to hear one line from the trailer, can't go up that river, and it wasn't even in the movie.
I remember that, actually. Okay, so my number 2?
Sometimes killing
my number 2
is breathing.
My number 2 is Mad Max Fury Road. You okay?
Okay,
John?
Yeah, because I forgot about that movie. I hate you, Putty. My number 2 is Thunderball, James Bond.
All right. My number 1 is A New Hope.
Mine is Mad Max Fury Road.
Mine is Avengers Endgame.
Mine is also Avengers Endgame. So okay, I think that's fair because I would not have probably put Mad Max on this list, to be honest with you. I do love it and I think it's good, but like after the third movies, I really dug into like favorite territory. So Caps, why don't you read us yours again?
All right, number 5, Rocky 4. Number 4, Dirty Harry, Sudden Impact. Number 3, Live Free, Die Hard. Number 2, Rambo. And number 1, New Hope.
Number 5 was Caps with Goblet of Fire and the Phantom Menace. Number 4 is Rocky 4. Number 3 is Alien Resurrection. Number 2 is Rambo. And number 1 is Mad Max Fury Road.
Number 5 for me is Rocky 4. Number 4 is Dogma. Number 3 is Star Wars: A New Hope. Number 2 is Mad Max Fury Road. And number 1 is Avengers Endgame.
All right. Number 5 for me is X-Men First Class and Scream 4. Number 4 is A New Hope and Dogma. Number 3 is Ghost Protocol. Number 2 is Thunderball. Number 1 is Endgame. Just came for the list. That's the list. I forgot to say it in the last episode. But so before I even open the floor here, I'm going to explain to you. No, and this is not even like a laughing matter. This is completely logical. This movie is a reboot that didn't get intertwined into the story until the next movie, which is Days of Future Past.
I agree.
So technically, it's the 4th movie, even though it's the first movie.
Well, that's the reason why. I'm glad we shifted the rules on our own behalf that we can do, because that was the same thing like with No Way Home when I saw it in that thing. When Days of Future Past came in, it linked them together, which means that they were in the thing. So I was actually putting First Class, then Apocalypse, then a Phoenix, then it goes X-Men, then X2, you know what I mean? So like you'll see another X-Men movie that's literally on my list.
But to me, the reason that this is a continuation of this series rather than actual prequels is because it's a different timeline now. We've changed the timeline, so this is a whole new world. No, but that's why I'm saying that. That's why
fantastic point.
No, copyright.
But that's the reason why me and you even said we kind of changed the rule. Like I said, No Way Home was the same with me, because I feel like
No Way Home is not the same. But I understand what you're saying. I get the point that you're trying to make.
Yeah,
and that's going to happen soon.
I see the 4th movie in that franchise as X-Men Origins Wolverine.
See, I can. Oh no, X-Men Origins does not exist in my world.
In order to have Logan on a list, I had to remove it out of that franchise.
I did. That's why I had to. Yeah, that's why I did Logan that way. Even though Origins doesn't exist, Origins would I would actually make Logan 2 in my eyes.
Yes, because Logan technically would be like the 9th movie or the 8th movie, so it's not. It wouldn't even have made any of our lists. So,
but then we were doing MCU that way too, and I didn't want to look at it that way.
I looked at it as 2 completely different things: the X-Men movies and the Wolverine movies. Which I mean, it is what it is. So, the same thing like last time with the honorable mention. So I'll just go first with my main honorable mention and then the next one that was closest for me. So I had Ernest Scared Stupid. And
that's actually funny you say that, because that's
Friday the 13th part 4.
Yeah. How's it going?
The final chapter.
Which clearly it wasn't.
No, but I mean, it's probably the best movie. It's not my favorite, but it's probably the best one. Caps?
Oh, sure. I enjoyed Bourne Legacy, the 4th one. I enjoyed it.
I don't even remember it.
That's the Jeremy Renner one, isn't it?
That's the Jeremy Renner one.
Yeah.
The 4th Lethal Weapon movie, which is it was pretty good. And I'm all right with the 4th Indiana Jones movie.
Crystal Skull, I've not seen it yet still.
Hey, it's better than the second one.
Oh, I love Temple of Doom.
Yeah, I was gonna say
Temple of Doom is absolutely dog shit.
Oh, what? You're breaking my heart.
Indiana Jones and a tampon of doom.
Gosh.
I guess maybe just because I saw when I was young. And
so did I, and I still hate it.
Yeah, one of my honorable mention too. I have Jurassic World on mine.
You know what? I didn't even think about that, but it would be somewhere on the list of naming.
And the last Matrix movie.
Yeah, I had that on here.
Sorry,
Caps to still know what that movie. You still don't know what that movie.
I'm with you on that, Caps. I'm with you on that one.
I watched it again, and it was even better.
Oh, God. I watched it again too because Neo gave me the collection. Neo paying the one I stream with a lot of times. He actually gave me all 4 movies digitally. So I said, "Oh, let me rewatch it again." And I was like, "Okay, I still like the other ones. This is just dog crap."
The third movie is so bad that there's no way I can believe that anyone likes this less than that. Caps likes the third. Caps' third movie was like his second best movie.
We did our list on that already, man.
Yeah, that was like your second favorite.
However, I'll say the same thing I said before. Let's see, are they? Because I haven't heard anything about them doing a 5th or a 6th.
To be honest with you, okay, so I don't think she cares if they make another one. I mean, I'm sure there's plans, like it's already planned out. But if they don't get it, I don't think she gives a crap because this is the story she wanted to tell. That was like spitting in everyone's face for the other franchise.
It was very tongue in cheek, that movie. Yeah,
of course, yeah. But
hold on, I'm just trying to plug my charger in. I can't find the hole.
But it did generate a mixed reaction from the audience. So there's no in between. It's either you really hate it or you really love it.
Yeah, it's a polarizing film.
Well, yeah.
I mean, I didn't really love it. It's just I thought everything that happens in the movie is really smart. Yeah. It's a complete like spitting in the face of the whole industry. and done through a major franchise. It's like, imagine if Marvel just made a movie
through a major studio too.
Yeah. And Marvel just made a movie and it was Spider-Man, and you're expecting to go in to see Spider-Man, and they're like, no, superhero movies are stupid, you idiots. And then,
Isn't that what Martin Scorsese said? No.
yeah, but Martin Scorsese's actually good.
I didn't enjoy it.
Hey, that's fine.
That's your opinion.
I'll give you an honorable mention, and I know it's going to go on here because it's like that franchise has been so consistent. It's going to be the 4th John Wick movie. It's going to go on this movie eventually.
Okay, canceled.
They're doing a new Indiana Jones movie too. So I mean, but I didn't get to mention them. I want to say, John, the only honorable mention I had on here, or I had 2 actually. I added X-Men back on here because when you guys are listening, so that in my eyes is the 4th movie because of that situation we talked about. But then I also put this was already on my honorable mentions, which was Ernest Scared Stupid, which when you said that, I was like, okay, it was a good movie, but again, to be on the top 5 list, it was just my favorite Ernest of all of them. And then this one I just put in there just because I was being nice and I couldn't figure out any other list things, and that was Hunger Games Mockingjay Part 2. I mean, I'm not saying but that's
probably the worst one.
That's why.
Actually, you know what? The first one is not that good either.
I agree.
The second one is probably better than the first one. So I'm talking not the first movie, like part 1 and part 2.
Yeah.
The second movie, Catching Fire, is amazing, like absolutely amazing, and had no business even like being anywhere near those next 2 movies.
Yeah. That's definitely the best one in the series.
Okay, so I got Land of the Dead, John A. Romero.
I was looking at the Dead movies and everything. Again, I hate myself for not putting it on there now. But yeah, I know why I didn't put it on my own mentions or list.
Yeah, I got a few fun ones, so we could just go through this. I mean, I have Terminator Salvation. No one likes that, but I like it.
I got it on my list too. I got IP Man 4, Ip Man 4,
nice
finale.
I did put Bride of Chucky originally on here until we changed the rules. So
okay, Bride of Chucky is actually a fun movie.
It is, and that's the reason.
Seed of Chucky is dog.
It's
food.
bad.
No. A Bride of Chucky was probably the only good Jennifer Tilly.
See, and this is another saving grace I have coming later, where you didn't have these same options as me, which we'll get to in a little bit. But does anyone else have any? Because I have a few still.
Yeah, I got one more. I mean, Curse of Michael Myers. I mean, I'm just going to mention just for the sake of mentioning because, I mean, wait, that's when things start going down.
That's not the 4th movie, is it?
Yeah, no. Return of Michael Myers is the 3rd.
I like the 4th one and the 5th one. I hate the 6th one, which is Curse.
Yeah, sorry, excuse me.
Then which one was the 5th then?
The 5th one is when he goes to the hospital to get the little girl.
I thought the 5th one was the Curse.
No, the Curse is 6th.
Then what's the name of 5 then? Revenge
of Michael Myers. So the 4th one is when he's trying to get the little girl, and then the 5th one is when she's in the hospital and he goes back for her again.
And the 6th one's Paul Rudd, right?
The 6th one is when he's like part of a cult and he's like a demon and it's like so dumb and he bleeds green.
I got another one. I got Police Academy 4, Citizens on Patrol.
You know what? That's not a bad one.
I kept on seeing it, but again, I hate myself now saying that because again, there's movies that I saw like I love that movie, but
that's the last one with Steve Gutenberg. Like,
I agree. It's so good.
Yeah.
That's
the reason why I was like, it's such a good movie. It just wasn't my favorite, but it was one of my top. It's still good though. You know what I mean?
Hey, I milked the Agatha Christie franchise for this, so I got Evil Under the Sun on here. Great Poirot story. It's actually a really underrated movie.
Which version? It's the best. It's my favorite book.
Yeah,
for Agatha Christie.
It's the one with Peter Ustinov.
Okay, the one from like the late 70s, early 80s.
I think it's like 80s sometime. It actually has Maggie Smith and oh man, what's her name that died? Diana Rigg.
Yeah.
It's a pretty good one, and it's actually it's a lot of fun.
That's the where he has to go on the vacation and for his health. Yeah,
that's a good one.
I like the David Suchet version a little better, but
yeah, I mean, they're all good. I just don't. The new ones are like whatever. But I was really debating putting the DCAU movies here just because they actually do have an order. But then I was like, I don't really care.
Well, see, that's the funny thing. I was going through that, but then I was like, again, myself, I was putting Wonder Woman 1, the first movie, in chronological order again.
Oh,
like,
I was talking about the animated ones, but yes,
I
did.
That would have been better. I hate myself for not thinking about that.
But I just said, you know what, forget it, because I don't need to go too deep. I already
That's too much, yeah.
I already have enough movies on these lists. I have American Pie Bandcamp. which I actually have so much fun with that movie. I don't know why people don't like it.
See, whereas I thought American Reunion was the fourth one in that series.
It's the fourth one in order if you go by the original series, but in terms of release date, actually, no, this would come out. This would have happened before Reunion.
Yeah.
It goes 1, 2, 3, Bandcamp, and then the other two are not really part of the story, and then Reunion.
And then Wedding.
The Wedding is the third one.
Wedding is the third? Oh, okay.
Reunion is the fourth one.
I haven't watched them in so long.
Yeah,
Apples. I'm surprised you didn't mention Batman Forever. Batman and Robin, excuse me for this one.
Batman and Robin.
I would never. I still have better movies than that on here. Toy Story 4.
Mm-hmm.
Star Trek:
Saw
A Voyage
4.
Home. Yeah, exactly.
I saw 4. I saw it. That's the thing. I love that movie too. But yeah.
The Return of the Pink Panther is my last one.
Mm-hmm. I had, believe it or not, I had that on my list too.
Does anyone else have any honorable mentions?
No, it's mine have all been mentioned already. Oh, Pirates of the Caribbean on Stranger Tides.
I mean, the fourth one is the worst one to me. I much prefer
Even worse than the last one?
I think the last one was better than the fourth one. This is my problem. That story, they completely wasted Penelope Cruz. And there's not really any story at all. It's just like blah, 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 mermaids, and then it's over, and you're like, okay, whatever. They're not too far off, though, but I think the newer one is a little bit better. They tried to regain the name of the franchise.
Is the last Ghostbusters movie that came out, is that considered the fourth one?
Oh, I'm so mad.
I would not consider it the fourth one because the third one is not.
The third one's not canon.
But I'm kind of mad myself I didn't put in.
Yeah,
it wouldn't have made my third movie list.
No, it would for me because
it would have made my honorable mentions.
Yeah. Well, at least honorable mentions because
listen,
honestly,
the thing was with the third list, like we just chasing Amy. There was a couple that all of us yelled out that the other people didn't even know. The list was getting way too big. We could have gone forever with the third.
Well,
movie.
no, I'm just saying that, but that Ghostbusters movie would go at least some honorable mentions because it's such a good movie.
We'll just tell everybody now that it's in your honorable mention.
There you go. See.
Well, I'll post this video first so that you can say that.
Yeah, exactly.
Caps. Does nobody have anything else?
I'm done.
All right. Okay, guys. Thank you for watching. Let us know what your favorite fourth movie is and go check out their stuff.